Toppin with the ball, grinding his way, trying to work his magic against Brazil. The defense there for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, Trevin Brazil's done a great job again. Look, you're not going to stop him. He's a good offensive player.
Oh, with a great dive inside.
Called for Toppin because they're only 3 for 19 from three.
Oh, what a great impact. It's a 7-point game.
As much as Toppin's been their leading scorer, the guy they run their offense through with game on the line always is Darian Williams.
Aidoo doubled, spins, leans, fires, bucket.
Richmond. And here's their pressure, full court. They do this a lot. Haven't done it a lot in this game. Now we got Aidoo back in the game.
Aidoo with the 3 fouls. Wagner looking for him. Gets it to him and the flush. Flying through for 2. Let's see where Arkansas goes on this possession. All 5 of their field goals in the second half have come in the paint.
Well, and the other thing they're doing is, even in the half court, they are moving the ball better than they did in the first half. They got Aidoo there.
And another one in the paint, and the foul! Arkansas has won 5 of its last 7. They were knocked out in the second round of the SEC tournament at the buzzer against Ole Miss. Aidoo with the left hand.
Corner could knock out the 3.
And that's what John Calipari told us yesterday. When you asked him if he would double Dickinson, he said he's dangerous with that pass over players as they do. 9-2 run for Kansas. Brazil misses. Aidoo scoops it up.
Because he hasn't shot it well, but he made him pay on that one.
Only 27% on the season, but we know from his previous stops, a very good outside shooter. Aidoo running floater is good. Sitting with 9 points and 5 rebounds already.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, this is a big-time game right now.
I'm with you. And I'm glad I'm next to you.
As we have been for a while.
Great pass. Wow. Aidoo again.
A few games.
Great pass. Aidoo in the paint. No, he follows his own miss. No lead larger than 7. What a first half this has been.
2 teams that love to run, that really are better defensively than offensively, but not tonight.
And I don't see an empty seat in the stands. This place is rocking. Aidoo with the left hand.
Purdue's going to have their hands full with those guys, and I know Matt Painter knows it. Great position by Aidoo.
Over Dickinson, yes. Aidoo's got
6 turnovers at Kansas. It's not a lot of turnovers when you consider how fast and how many possessions were in that first half.
Wagner played the entire first half. Aidoo only rested 66 seconds. And Aidoo's got the ball here. Defended by Dickinson. Aidoo picking up where he left off.
To really feel loose going to the basket. But they got a rebound out of it.
Aidoo's got to put one up. He does.
Wow.
And hits.
This guy.
But comes off the bench this year, averaging better than 11 points per game. Billy Richmond, the 3rd into the game for Arkansas, as is Jonas Aidoo, and that's the combination that
strong take that Arkansas needs. He went right into the chest of Dia.
Padula left it short. Hogs in transition.
Arkansas is going to get open shots by driving the ball. They're also going to get to the free throw line. That's what they need to do to win.
Turn around Aidoo, and he is feeling it.
He's got a really good middle game, but Barnes does not hit a lot of threes. That's just his 12th 3 on the season. But he shot it like he's made 60.
Now a mismatch down low, and that's going to be a goaltending call on Brakefield.
For an at-large bid, I think they're in. It'd be interesting to see what the committee says about their injuries. How do you factor in that?
Right.
They have played very well without Boogie Flan.
Right.
and without a do zero.
Their net right now is 39. They're 40 at KenPom, and they're getting quickly. And then finding the open man in Richmond. Fading to his right, tipped back out by Aidoo.
What a play by Jonas Aidoo. If you can't grab it, keep it alive.
Well, Aidoo and Brazil, with their length, have made so many good plays. What a pass and a chance for three.
I'm not sure that's the shot that Chris Beard wanted.
No paint points in the second half for Ole Miss. Richmond swings it to Brazil. Challenge shot.
Aidoo's open.
Great field on him. Aidoo with the left hand. You'll get your touches when I say you'll get your touches. Billy Richmond, the end of the game. Nice feed underneath. And Jonas, right, using the ball screen, gets into the paint and just left it short. Boy, he did great work to do about 90% of the job, but he just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, you have to finish it. That's the most important part. The last part is the most important part.
Aidoo, the Tennessee transfer, has had some big games recently. The turnaround will go.
Maker. Arkansas let him drive to his left, but that is a big-time finisher. Colin Murray-Boyles has unbelievable potential.
And he is grimacing. Colin Murray-Boyles. He is dealing with some sort of discomfort as Aidoo scores at the other end.
The ball. We can call plays, but don't hang around at the top. Just play if that play doesn't work out. And most importantly, be aggressive.
Yeah, coaching is difficult, Jess, but one thing I would say to the South Carolina team right now is Colin Murray
looking at that left thigh. Again, suffered a thigh bruise in the regular season finale and did not play the last 5-6 minutes. But by then, the game had kind of been decided and the outcome wasn't meaningful in the big picture. Aidoo, meaningful in the big picture today.
Vanderbilt and had a double-double against Mississippi State.
Thomas, no. Aidoo, another rebound. The lead has grown to 9 for Arkansas here late in the first half. Make it 11. Aidoo.
One possession game again. The building is alive. Melendez into traffic. Good defense. Arkansas on the move.
Really good defense right there. Really good defense staying vertical.
Davis, the blow by, finds Aidoo. This from 15. Yes.
Okay. Of course. Almost did it in a season.
She might even have you beat up.
Oh, that's a guarantee. I can promise you that.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Aidoo. Second look. Aidoo goes up with the left, and so
I'm coming back answering. That mid-range right around in the paint, they're living there right now and being very successful in Mississippi State.
Yeah, Nwoko with 7. That's past the season average. Aidoo comes flying in for the two-hand.
Yeah, you got to stretch him out, crank him. That's how he gets going right there, man. Elevating on that shot with that little jacked up leg kick. Woo! He can make you pay.
Yeah, that was nothing but twine. Pure stroke, and he's got 12 to lead all scorers. 30th time he's in double figures for the season. Only one game that hasn't happened. Aidoo was cutting. Sean Jones Jr. recognized, but he couldn't get the hand. Lead a few moments ago, up 9. Matthews might have gotten away with some steps. Looks like he kept the pivot foot after the miss, though. The Hogs back in the front court with momentum. Billy Richmond finds Aidoo. Aidoo scoring.
To the television, I'm going to make sure I record it, as well as call CeeLo a great VFL. This young man embodies so much of what the Tennessee Vol is, man, and his story is one that the nation should share in.
You know, if his career wasn't prolific enough, and then you add in that context, it's really inspiring stuff.
If they can get reversed, that's good going forward, but today it's paying off for him. A little token pressure right here from Mississippi State.
It's a symbiotic relationship there. We know it. Lob it up. Oh, another. They are relentless. The nothing run to open up the second half. They've been ahead by significant margins since. And Jonas Aidoo board won't go. There's Jalen Carey. Kicks it back out. Nickel for 3. Wagner. Nice pass. Aidoo with a dunk. But they have been an attack. Bogart is good.
Bogart's relentless. Now can Vandy get any kind of stop? Good ball handlers for Arkansas. Guys that'll go off the dribble.
Commodores can't do anything here. No timeouts left. They just got a foul if they want to stop this clock.
Texas also plays at 2, and if Texas and South Carolina both win, get ready for the coin flip tomorrow afternoon at the league headquarters in Birmingham to determine who the #1 seed is going to be coming up in Greenville. And there's a field goal for Aidoo.
The beginning of conference play, and Hogs have found this stride. Up until today, they've been playing well, but they started out conference play really challenged.
Razorbacks without a 3 tonight. Off the fake is Brazil. Knox with 5 to shoot. Gets it to Aidoo, throws it up and in with the left hand. Pushed it up.
He has been an absolute force.
He's got 28. He's been unstoppable. Aidoo. Turn around.
Kaluma. Got his feet underneath him, but he's off the mark. And Texas in the second half just 3 for 7. Richmond touch inside. Aidoo on Johnson.
Wow. He did a mummy walk. I don't think I've ever seen that one. That was a good one. You got to hold this screen if you're Jonas Aidoo. Now go make a play.
He had Shedrick beat, but they turned right back into him. Still got it. Hey, little bait. 6-point Arkansas lead. It was a 12-point lead at the half. Aidoo gets a block touch. This time with the right hand.
Unbelievable. Right now, Caleb Grill is in a zone. The rim, the goal looks like the ocean, and he cannot miss.
Aidoo gets to his left hand, puts it in, and a foul.
Team earlier this season, and he said, quite simply, it's the most connected team I've ever been on. Richmond using an Aidoo screen. Nice feed to the big fella.
That was a great feed by Richmond. He saw the
Gave his little crossover, gets into the paint, dumps it off. And it's Brazil cleaning the glass. Inside they go, Brazil. To Aidoo, a little push shot, and it goes.
2 for 2 from the line. Not much going well for Texas tonight. Not the least of which Trey Johnson 2 for 13, matching his total in the first matchup of the season with the Aggies. He went 2 for 13 on the road at Reed Arena in College Station. Jamon Mark has been a non-factor due to foul trouble and sloppy play. He had scored the game against his former program.
Tom, Texas has taken 10 more field goals than Arkansas, and they're down 21. If that tells you what kind of offensive night it's been.
Turn around for Aidoo. Wow. Jonas Aidoo.
First 11 jumpers tonight. Trailing by 11 with possession. Aidoo makes it 9-point game.
I said it's a bad angle. Get a strip and rip against Silas Demery.
Davis flips it to Aidoo.
Yeah.
Mid-range is there.
They have been very close. Tuesday lost to LSU by 4, had a lead in the second half of that game, so they are hungry, determined, committed to come into a hostile road environment and get it done.
Razorbacks had a great practice last night when they flew into Columbia. I thought they were excited. They were spirited. They were anxious, ready for this ball game. Great pass from Brazil.
All weekend. Well, talk about a great athletic year. Women's basketball team's fantastic season for Vanderbilt, so things are looking right now in Nashville. So, Sonny, final 3:30 this first half. Mizzou lights out. They're 60% from the floor. They've hit 9 threes.
And if you're the Razorback coaching staff, you're telling your guys, hang in. They can't keep at this pace. Can they get it to 10 or below by halftime, this Arkansas team?
Aidoo hangs on, fumbled it for a moment. That's a big one for Aidoo. Carter trying to take Aidoo off the bounce. Missed the layup. Boogie Fland looks to push.
Strength of Arkansas is blocking shots. If they're not blocking them, they're altering a lot of them when you get in the paint.
And so Aidoo, LSU using some clock, maybe not voluntarily. Good defensive sequence. Sears misfires, had connected twice from distance. Aidoo secures the board. This is Wagner. And LSU gets back.
Well, you look at the spacing for Arkansas. As long as they keep moving the basketball, they're going to get cuts just like that.
Yeah, open advised that. Aidoo coming off the 11-9 performance against Florida. Rolls to the rim, got it, and the foul.
Otherwise, he's looking to set up everybody else.
He's got 3 assists. Remember, he's second in the league to only Zakai Ziegler in assists per game. Aidoo, aggressive take. Arkansas. This is Flant. Oh, throw down. Aidoo with the stick.
Down before he inbounded it, but they gave Arkansas the ball.
Thero chiseling his way in to Aidoo. Yes, 5-point game again.
Pittsburgh, Tim Gergerich invited him and Cal to help coach a kids camp. Barnes' team ended up beating Cal's team in the championship game. And Barnes did have the benefit of Sean Miller on the team.
That helps a little bit, right? And kids, maybe that's the case for Arkansas right now. Plenty of time left in this game.
First foray for Fland into SEC conference play as a freshman. And what a pressure cooker to do it here at Tennessee against the #1 team in the country. Aidoo gets it to go.
The last time they faced each other was back in 2010. Arkansas won that one 87-59. So Boogie Fland, the true freshman out of the Bronx, will start things off. Aidoo, that shot is partially blocked.
Probably not scoring right now like they had anticipated him, but when he plays, Dave.
Trying to get a screen. Aidoo splits it, and he'll get his own miss. Stays with it. Off the window. Ooh, nice move by Jonathan Lamuth, the youngster out of Baltimore, Maryland, who started his career at Maryland last year as a freshman. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time, but boy, he's getting some minutes here at North Carolina A&T.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of quickness and some guys who can do some things off the dribble.
Boy, that's a great. Glasper. Boy, misses everything. He's going to ice that right arm down. That's his 19th shot of the game. Finally, Aidoo corrals it tonight. Cam averaging 8 points a game, but that's his first basket. Aidoo. Boy, just back and something tells me that we'll see more double-figure assist nights from Boogie Flan.
Oh, yeah. Great feel for the game.
Aidoo, by the way, with a season-high 15. He also has 9 rebounds.
Aidoo, after a pump fake, knocks down the long 2.
Really coming into his own this year. Offensively, he's been a good
shoot yesterday with the mask on. He's feeling a little bit better, but Arkansas has either had some sickness or a few injuries, trying to get to full strength. Aidoo running the floor with the left hand. He'll score. Not him, but normally a three-point shooter gets a lay-in, and the Bears needed that one.
Well, lock of communication on the back screen. Nice play by UCA. Gets a clean, good look.
Big Z, Carter Knox to check in at the next dead ball. Due for a media timeout as well. Aidoo draws the double, still able to score, and that's not a good sign.
Keep Arkansas in front of them, make them shoot, and try to secure the rebound.
Arkansas shooting 67%. Aidoo! Hey, he's moving better, Joe. Lane Taylor really working hard. Nice pass into the corner, open 3. McCormick got knocked down, no whistle. Arkansas's cooled off just a bit. Richmond on the drive. Extra pass. Boy, good ball movement by the Razorbacks. And the Bears doing a lot of chasing. There's the catch by Aidoo and a flush. Tell you what, your rotations are not as deep when you're missing a player and you don't play that many to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to sit down over there and don't get comfortable because you're going back in. But you know what? If you're a player, you love that.
No doubt. Aidoo with the spinning maneuver, and that's almost a
chance to win this game is going to have to make Michigan feel them on the defensive end. Right now, Michigan is getting whatever they want.
They look like they could be an offensively elite team this year. And a terrific team overall. Nice feed, and the bucket for Aidoo. No call. Donaldson the miss. Here come the Hogs. Bland with a hesitation. And Aidoo running the floor will slam him. Turnovers in the first half. Now Roddy Gale Jr. in the post. Can't finish it. Aidoo a good rebound.
Michigan can't forget about Vlad Golden inside.
DJ Wagner takes the handoff from Aidoo. Up top, and this game is tied.
And there's Joseph. We'll talk more about him. Happy to be back. His first shot would not drop, and the Razorbacks control. Nelly Davis, nice pass to plus. When you're in a rebuilding process, you could easily just look for yours. But he's taken on a leadership role, even though this program may not truly benefit until he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean that's a testament to him and the type of character he has, where you could go to somewhere that's already been established and has a foundation, and you can come in and kind of use the foundation of that program to help better yourself. But he came to a UTSA that's in a rebuild, and they will get there. He'll be gone, but he'll definitely be a catalyst for what happens at UTSA moving forward.
And Roy at the half. They led by as many as 13 against Pacific, only to have it cut.
He's got an older than normal team. He's got 7 seniors and grads. Though he's made the point the ACC is a very veteran league this year. Really up and down and throughout. Flan with a bounce speed here. The arrow. Beautiful there. Getting it downstairs to Aidoo.
Aidoo to get into the right spot and is able to knock down a huge 3 to give Miami a 6-point lead.
He's making 38%. Again, he's a rookie, but that's his game from beyond that 3-point line. Underneath, they find the big guy. Aidoo with the slam.
Nobody showed. Nobody whipped.
Flan couldn't finish it. Aidoo is there.
Sometimes overshadow how they need to play that exact game. And the vets know how it's supposed to be. Aidoo, John L., Brazil, that they've been there and they can help them. Wagner as well.
The threes just haven't been falling with enough regularity tonight for the Bisons. Jonas Aidoo, the Tennessee transfer, trying to back his way in the basket. And Arkansas fans saying, hey, I enjoy this more.